Hey, truth seekers, welcome back. Zach here. It's April 4th, 2017. Big news in the NBA today. Russell Westbrook of the Oklahoma City Thunder has tied Oscar Robertson's triple-double record of 41 triple-doubles in a season. There's still 7 games remaining, so he'll likely break the record, but today he tied Oscar Robertson, and I'm going to show you why this happened today. This is further proof of how scripted the NBA is, and it proves that Russell Westbrook's triple-doubles have been scripted all throughout the season, as I've documented numerous times. This is going to be mind-blowing, so please pay attention. If you're a skeptic of my work, you should no longer be a skeptic after this. So Russell Westbrook, the man of the hour, born November 12th, 1988. Let me show you what's so interesting about his birthday in regards to his accomplishment today and what it has to do with Oscar Robertson. I want to let you know that he earned his 41st triple-double of the season, his 78th career triple-double. We'll talk about the significance of 78, but Oscar Robertson himself is 78 years old right now. We'll talk more about that number, but check this out. From Russell Westbrook's 28th birthday to the accomplishment of the record-tying triple-double is 144 days. And here's why that matters. If you write out 44 as a word, it sums to 144. And there's one date in the calendar year that if you write out, it sums to 144 as well. It's April 4th today. So 44 and April 4th, or 4/4, have this relationship. Well, this year marks 44 years since Oscar Robertson joined the Milwaukee Bucks. Russell Westbrook just set this record today, or tied Oscar Robertson, facing the Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks were used in the ritual last year with the Golden State Warriors in the win streak of 28 games. Also the same team that snapped the 33-game win streak of the Los Angeles Lakers 44 years earlier, led by Jerry West, number 44. So anyhow, it's 44 years since Oscar Robertson joined the Bucks. It's April 4th, and the Thunder also got their 44th win against the Bucks, becoming 44-33. So 144, this number, 144 days from Westbrook's birthday. 44 connects to 144 in Gematria. So does April 4th. What this number represents is time. Every single day there's 1,440 minutes, 1440. The square root of 144 is 12. 12 months in the year, 12 hours in the morning and the evening. The word time in Jewish Gematria is 144. Another very relevant number to time is 47. The first basketball championship in the year 47. The first NFL Super Bowl season. The 47th season of the NFL. The first March Madness tournament. The 47th year of the men's tournament. Special number here, 47. Very important to Freemasonry. Freemasonry created American basketball, American baseball, American football. The Freemason compass, their logo, the compass with the big G in the square, the compass is set at 47 degrees. The tropics that measure the solstices in this world we live in are 47 degrees apart. Special number. The Freemasons have Euclid's 47th problem about how to establish a foundation for a building. The word foundation equals 47. April 4th also has Gematria matching Russell Westbrook. You know, big accomplishment today, April 4th, 144 days from his birthday. Now get this, to his upcoming 29th birthday is 223 days. Oklahoma City Thunder sums to 223, just like the Synagogue of Satan, the name for the false Jews said to rule in the end times, according to the letter written to the Church of Philadelphia. The Philadelphia Warriors, the first team that won the championship in 47. The Zionist nation of Israel, the Synagogue of Satan's nation, created in 47. If you've never seen my video on the date it was established and what it has to do with the Freemason compass and square, you got to check that out. But just think about it. Zionist Jews run the NBA. They always have. The Zionist Jews ran the Harlem Globetrotters, and they ran them by the numbers too. Harlem Globetrotters equals the same thing as Sweet Georgia Brown, their theme song. And recently, some Harlem Globetrotters dropped dead at age 89. Harlem Globetrotters 89, Sweet Georgia Brown 89. Anyway, 223, special number to Freemasonry and the Zionist Jews, Freemasonry based in Jewish history. You know, we're talking about Oklahoma. There's the saying about Oklahoma sucking and Texas blowing, or vice versa. Texas also had some big 223 news today. Tony Romo retired 223 days from the day he was injured. His full name is Antonio Ramiro Romo, 223. You know? It's all masonry, and it's all by the numbers. I just cross over to another sport real quick to show you this same thing's going on across all of professional sports worldwide. It's not just the U.S. either. It's even collegiate sports. Athletes are being farmed, named accordingly, birthed accordingly, with planned careers, with planned agendas. The talent's real, but the competition's not, because it's all scripted. So also, just a little bonus, the word triple-double has a connection to basketball, matching gematria. Isn't that nice? Big stat, big accomplishment in the sport of basketball. Let's go over some more. Today's date, April 4th, 2017, date with 45 numerology. The word Robertson equals 45. We're tying the record of Oscar Robertson. Today is the 94th day of the year. Just show you this real quick. I meant to put it up on the screen. April 4th, the 94th day of the year. Here's Oscar Robertson's long-standing record tied on the 94th day of the year. This very perfect date. They used to call Robertson Big O. Big O equals 33. His initials OR equal 33. That's also the abbreviation for Oregon, the 33rd state. There's so much 33 in NBA history. Michael 33, Vincent 33, Kobe 33, Bird 33. So many NBA greats are coded 33 because it's the number of Freemason obsession. NBA Finals equals 33. LeBron equals 33. James equals 33. Cleveland equals 33. We were talking about 47. Ohio equals 47 in gematria. This is the Cavs' 47th season. Speaking of 33, the number 41, tonight Russell Westbrook got his 41st triple-double in base 8 mathematics. I have a video on base 8 if you want to go back and watch it, how this system works. In base 8, 41 is 33. Major relationship, both special numbers in this language of gematria. The word lock is 41, the word key is 41. So is the word king, so is USA. Talk more about 41 here in a second. Remember LeBron James last year won on the real King James's birthday, June 19th, 2016. That was a date with 41 numerology. LeBron James's first NBA game was against the Kings, King James. The NBA Finals this year will begin June 1st, 2017. That's 58 days from today. Triple-double equals 58. Big triple-double accomplishment 58 days before the start of the NBA Finals. See my work last year on LeBron James, his triple-doubles, and how they foreshadowed that he would win the NBA Finals in Game 7, as I predicted, well before it happened. Before the season began last year, I said why the Cavs would win. You know, I did really well last year. Called the Super Bowl way before it happened. Called the World Series in spring training. Said why it was the Cubs' year. Been doing well ever since I started this research, to be perfectly honest. You know? I don't think you can find anyone in the history of the world who's called more sports championships correct in their entire lifetime. Even people who are paid and getting all this money for giving out picks. I don't think you can find anyone out there who's picked more correctly in their lifetime than I have in just the few years I've been doing this research. Something I get better at every single day. But anyhow, NBA Finals. This being 58 days from the NBA Finals, this triple-double. Remember, this is Russell Westbrook's 78th career triple-double. Oscar Robertson, 78 years old right now, who he tied. NBA Finals equals 78 like Cleveland. And last year, the Cavs became the first team to win a Game 7 on the road since 1978. And what's really interesting is they won in Oakland, which is on the 122nd meridian. In 1978, when it happened, it was also on the 122nd meridian, north of Oakland in Seattle, Washington. They share the same coordinate, the 122nd meridian. Golden State in Gematria equals 122. When it happened in 78, it was the Washington Bullets from Washington, D.C., beating the team in Seattle, Washington in Game 7. Little parallel there as well. It's also been a span of 59 days, number coded all over black men. The word Negro 59, the word slave, the word blues, the word Rasta, Motown Records came out in 59. I just think about how hard Russell Westbrook has to work to put up all these stats, you know. They're working him like a slave horse, essentially. It's all scripted. Russell Westbrook's a great talent, amazing basketball player. Again, the talent's real, but the competition's not. But this is all scripted theatrics. You know? I really don't think these men are getting paid what we're told they get paid either. I think a whole bunch of stuff's not happening that we think's happening. You know, the whole thing's just deception. The whole reason these sports leagues exist is to distract the manpower of this nation because all of us are living under tyrants. We're all living with taxation without representation, constant lies, tyranny. You know, they need to distract us, pacify us, and that's what sports do for the men worldwide. Anyhow, RW, Russell Westbrook getting 41. His initials are 41. 41's the 13th prime. If you look at his box score tonight, he finished with 12 points. His triple-double categories are points, assists, and rebounds, which are pretty typical. Sometimes you'll see a triple-double because somebody got a bunch of steals or blocks. Anyway, 13 assists, 13 rebounds, two of the three box scores, 13, 41's the 13th prime, 41st triple-double. RW also has Gematria of 13. When you learn this Gematria cipher, forwards and backwards, it's amazing how many words that are 41 are 13 backwards. And there's this mathematical relationship. So there it is, you know. Amazing alignment, synced up with the birthdays, synced up with both men. All part of the planned, ongoing script by the numbers. And if you follow my channel, we're talking about these same numbers all the time, 144 and 223. It's because it's Freemasonry all across the world, controlling pretty much all the things that come through the TV. Rigged sports, fake news, rigged elections. It's the same code again and again because they're tributes to the gang that are doing this to us. Also, Truth Seeker, this person just sent me this message. He asked where he could donate money because he won big on UNC. I suggested why the tournament would be UNC versus Gonzaga this year, why UNC would likely win, why so much lined up for them in light of what's going on in the Carolinas, sports history. If you're one of those people who won big, understand I don't do this work for money, but I am essentially a starving Gematria artist because I pretty much dedicate all my time to doing this, and I do it for free. There's no ads on this channel. I've been informed that I could make some decent coin if I put ads on the channel, and as broke as I am, it is slightly tempting, but I despise advertisements so much. They're not going to be here. So for those of you who might have won some money, or those of you who are generous enough to donate, I will appreciate it. The email address through PayPal is the way to send me money that's most efficient. PayPal's completely safe and secure. I recommend using PayPal for online money transactions. I've never had a problem with it. Anyhow, the way to send it to me is to send it to my email address, which is right here. ZACHHUBBARD83@gmail.com. I'll link that in the description if you just want to copy and paste it. But for anyone who's willing to donate, I'm grateful. You know, I've been doing this for over 3 years, made a lot of sacrifices to get out the word for the hope of taking humanity to the next level. I'm hoping once I finish my book, which is nearing each day, I'll get some income coming in. But for anyone who can help me scrape by until then, I'll be forever grateful. So I'll link these posts down below, the Russell Westbrook triple-double and the Tony Romo retirement today. I put out a video on this if you missed it. Here's that Freemason compass, 47 degrees, Truth Seeker, each leg at 23.5, just like the tropics. But yeah, I'll link all this down below. Until next time, Truth Seekers.